Hi, I'm TLC, the heart of QBC, and welcome to our 12-color video collection. I am here to take you through a journey on all 12 of our colors. Here at Quantum Balance Crystals, we have our energy pendants, and I was channeled 12 different colors, so you're going to feel and see the purposes of each color, the quality, intentions of each color, and you're going to see how you can wear these QBC pendants as tools for your own awakening. And that's what I realized when I was starting to really work on myself in healing myself, and I started being guided inside to go to different holistic healers, massage, Rolfing, Reiki. I started really opening up my chakra centers, and then I was guided to creating the pendants, and I realized that they were awakening up my energy. The more I tuned into red, the more it blew open. So this video is going to be about the red, the first chakra, the root chakra. It is located in the base of the spine, and it is number one for a reason. We have to start at the first to create ourselves a new foundation. And that's one of the qualities of red, is creating a foundation. It's also grounding. It's physical vitality. It's action, and it leads to prosperity. And one of my best affirmations with red is prosperity is everywhere. And I want to welcome you to the Red Rock Canyon. That's where we're shooting this video, and it is setting the stage for us to really get into the root chakra, the red energy, because you'll see red rocks all over. It's one of the treasures hidden right outside of Las Vegas. In the beginning, when I started working with my energy, and I realized that energy was everywhere and that we were all energy, I started hearing messages from the angels. And I was so in my purple energy, and I would even go and take aura photos, and it would just be a huge purple aura around me. And I went to one healer at a conference, and she said, you know, you have angels all around you. And I said, yes, I live with them. I really felt for 2 years I was living with the angels, which was great because they started giving me all this information about the colors. And they started to show me how colors were frequencies, how colors were here to serve us, and how colors could be healing. I really needed something simple, and I was really asking for balance at the time too. So colors were everywhere, and I could start using them to balance me out. It was like really amazing. I had all this information channeled through me of the 12 colors, that red was prosperity, red was grounding. And I went to one workshop once, and they told me I wasn't grounded. And I didn't know what that meant. But I started tuning into the red energy and started wearing the red pendant, and it started waking up that root, and I started seeing myself grounded into the earth energy. What had happened, I was so in the heaven and into the purple energy, I wasn't in my body, and I wasn't connected to the earth energy. We have to be connected to the earth, and we have to be connected to the heaven to have this energy just keep flowing through us and having an optimal experience. So I started wearing the red pendant as my money magnet, and it put me right back into my body, and it connected me to the earth energy. And I think one reason why we go into the purple without opening up our lower chakras is because there's a lot of uncomfortableness in our body. You know, there could be pain, you know, you might be overweight. We have so many body judgments too. And so sometimes it's just better to live in the purple. But when you're in the purple, you really can't manifest your visions or dreams. So I started wearing the red pendant, and I kept stating to myself I was going to ground myself, I was going to connect myself to the earth energy. And it led me back into my body. It shifted all the pain out of my body. It completely transformed my experience when I wore the red pendant. And so one of the things I teach on my red meditation is how to ground yourself, and to have something manifest that you are really desiring. You have to have the red energy. You have to be connected to the earth energy for it to come through you. So what I do is I ask people to visualize themselves as a tree, and that you're rooted and planted into the earth energy, and to see roots actually coming out of the bottom of your feet into the ground. This anchors you immediately. And so whenever you get a vision or something that comes through you and that you're being guided to, you have to ground it into your being. so it comes through you. And this is how affirmations work. This is how intentions work. When you create your intention, like one of my big ones I used was prosperity is everywhere. When I would say that, and I would ground myself saying that, it was just like, it became part of my being. It's like prosperity is now natural. Now you become a money magnet, and this energy will just flow through you. One of the purposes about the red energy is to create a new foundation and to be very sustainable in your foundation. And so it's just really important because we're awakening up our chakras now, and we're going into a new way of being and a new way of seeing the world. So we need to have a good, strong foundation to be able to be secure in our own body, so all our chakras will be free to open up. And I also call it the I will chakra, because it also is I will. I am willing. I am willing to change. I am willing to perceive life differently. I am willing to grow, and I'm willing to prosper. A lot of times we have grown up in that other world where we're not seeing how prosperous we really are. And sometimes we get so stuck in a story that we're not seeing ourselves willing to change either. So when we start really working with the root chakra, we become willing to change. And the other thing, when you're working on creating that home, that safe place inside of you, you might get into roadblocks of pain, of tension, of tightness, and that's okay, because pain is only blocked energy. So what you do is, when you feel that pain or that tension inside of you, you go in there and you ask in like a meditative feeling tone to show you what you're not seeing, because that is just energy that is blocked, and you want to get that energy moving. And that's why action is so important, to keep your energy moving so you don't have these blocks of energy inside of you. But once the energy is so intelligent, it will show you like your next step or your next guidance or something next in your process, and that pain will actually shift. And I actually felt myself, all the pain leave my body when I worked in the root chakra. Red also is about purpose and passion. When you start working on your red and you start getting comfortable in your own body, you start feeling passion, and you actually start feeling your life purpose. And you start seeing that everything has purpose. Color has purpose. Everything you do, there's a purpose behind it. You see that when you're working in the root chakra, and you start feeling very passionate. And it's your life force energy. And that's what you're going to get in touch with, and you're going to get tuned in, and you're going to know who you are. You're a passionate, purposeful, spiritual being. Another thing I like to do when I work with my energy centers is I like to do energy cleanses. And I think that's one thing that is so important. You know, there's a lot of cleanses out there. You can cleanse your body, cleanse your kidneys, cleanse your lungs, but cleanse your energy. And when you work with your chakra centers, you can like work on the red for a week, a month, a day, and you're actually doing an energy cleanse. The way you're going to do the energy cleanse in the root chakra is you're going to visualize red. You're going to visualize the red light energy at the base of your spine. You're going to meditate on prosperity is everywhere. And you can even listen to my red meditation tape. That's really helpful. But when you listen to it, keep visualizing the red energy at the base of your spine. And just by wearing red energy in the clothing and the pendant in one day, you're going to start feeling more grounded. And then the next day you can do orange, and you can go up the ladder of our 12. And that's how you do an energy cleanse. And it is so important that you tune into each of your centers and keep them clean and pure, so your innocence, your intelligence can come out, and you can stay in the flow and be connected to the universe. And one thing to remember when we're working with our energy centers, that we have to trust the process, and we have to master the basics, and it's all practice, because we're not perfect. We're here practicing. It's called a spiritual practice. And that's what I really tune into, is that I was practicing, and I got better at meditation. I got better at visualization. I got better at tuning into my energy centers, and I got better at listening and following my guidance. That does it for the root chakra. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. And just remember, the purposes of red, the foundation. You're creating a strong foundation, grounding, physical vitality. Keep your body moving. action, and prosperity is everywhere. And just keep seeing that we're just in this world of prosperity. And wear red. Enjoy the visualization of red. And trust the process. And master those basics. It is all here. Prosperity is here.